One of our most requested bikes that we get. People will call in, say, hey Ken, I'm looking for such and such model. The YZ100J model is definitely in the top 5 for most requested units. And we had over a dozen guys call in on this specific bike that we posted. We did some teaser shots on Facebook and Instagram, and the guys are going crazy. So we're gonna let this one go to auction. This is an 82J model, and Tyler, get up close, show them the factory 82 wheel set that spins perfectly true. And yeah, front and rear original wheels. Show them the fork lowers. Usually, you know, especially on the classics, you see how this hangs down a couple inches below the axle. These are usually chewed out. So that's like indicative of something that's extremely low time and definitely not ridden in the woods. And then last but not least, show them the original frame rails, and the engine cases on this bike are just absolutely perfect, as well as a swing arm. Usually these get all marred up on a high time piece. So we bought this from Tisco Racing that sourced this bike as basically, you know, this thing had 0 time on it. You know, maybe a handful of rides, if that. And they framed the bike, did a crank up engine rebuilt the forks, did a couple upgrades for vintage racing. The collector's in his 60s, rode this bike maybe 2 or 3 times, if that. Didn't even wear the paint off the side frame rails, and then parked it in his collection of over 90 motorcycles that we had bought from him, and brought it back and did the full Kaplan Cycles tune. We got some fresh rubber on the mint original wheel set. Went through the bike, got some new Renthal handlebars, new ODI grips. During the restoration, they did all new plastics on the bike. It's got a mint original tank. I mean, look at this, the plastic tanks. A lot of times they'll get discolored or gouged up, you know, knee wearing in the tank. This one's mint. Original wheel set was recovered with this really beautiful upgraded seat that's got a little bit of a gripper material up top here. And Steiger Designs went ahead and printed us out this period decal kit with those period number 1s in the early 80s Yamaha fashion. Also, during the restoration, they upgraded the foot pegs, which now we have some IMS Pro Series pegs. That's like a killer upgrade if you're actually going to ride one of these bikes. That's it gives it just a ton of control. Check out the original rear foot brake pedal. It's like perfectly straight. Usually these are all bent up, you know, and marred up. You just don't see them like that. Same with the original side case cover. This bike, yeah, the kicker, a lot of times with the high hour bikes, once they get all bagged out, they, they're not this tight. So tremendous. The original carb was gone through. I'm going to read off the work order ticket in a moment, but yeah, the team went through it. New fuel line, new vent line, carb clean in the ultrasonic tank, and they did some jetting here. And then we installed the brand new hand-built custom cone pipe and silencer, which is like the calling card of any good two-stroke. These are expensive to make. A cone pipe can run you, you know, $800+ just for the pipe, and same with the silencer. That's a custom gig. And if you're going to put this on your pedestal to just to check it out, then well, there's nothing like the bling of a fresh cone pipe. The team also put a brand new gold chain on the bike, and it's got a mint sprocket that can't have more than an hour on it. That was done during the restoration. Forks and the shock were rebuilt during the restoration as well. And you have all brand new reproduction plastic, including the original, factory original OEM tank. All the chassis bearings, bushings are tight and right. Brakes are new and have been adjusted by our staff. So this is something that you could take out and ride in a vintage event or hang it up in your private collection for display. It's that good. I mean, this is a museum quality piece. Really impressive in person. You look at the original material on the forks. There's no pitting. I mean, this is a bike that was stored properly and never beaten, clearly as evidenced by the fork lowers, the frame rails, and the other cycle parts that are top 1% as far as what we see. Because let's face it, these are off-road bikes in the YZ100. This is a bike that'll just go and go and go. So we bring them in, and well, they look a lot different when they have 100 hours of hard riding time put away wet 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And it takes a lot to bring one of those bikes and bring it to this condition right here. To frame a bike, do a crank up rebuild, go through everything, tune it in, and not to mention getting it looking good. If you started with a Roach, I mean, you're looking at 100-hour shop labor, 80 to 100 hours plus parts. You have a couple thousand in parts. I mean, do the math. I mean, shop rates at a reasonable shop today would be $150 an hour plus materials. Brick and mortar is getting extremely expensive between the insurance, workers' comp, payroll. A lot of shops are shuttering their doors, and very few shops offer this kind of work. But the beauty of having an old air-cooled two-stroke, this is something that even a starter mechanic could rebuild out of their garage. There's not much complicated componentry on this bike, and they're easy to rebuild, and parts are available. So what's difficult is getting something like this that, because let's face it, your $3,000 marketplace turd that you'll try turning into this, guaranteed the frame rails are smashed in. These are hollow tube steel frame rails. The bike's handled incredible, but a lot of times you put an experienced rider on them and they get smoked after a couple rides. And let's face it, your marketplace turd is gonna have fork lowers that are marred to the moon, and it'll never be this bike, not for any amount of money. So this one's gonna go up on the eBay site, and we're gonna let the best man win. I don't wanna forget anything, so I'm gonna read off the work order ticket. New spark plug, compression tested at a perfect 150 PSI. Brand new, yeah, the spark plug was a BR9ES. Remove the carb, replace the float needle seat, upgraded the float needle to one of the new rubber tipped units, jetted the carb, dropped the main jet down to 175, dropped the needle to the lowest position. Let me see here. Installed new fuel line, new fuel filter, all new carburetor vent lines, is brand new pink vent lines. Cleaned the air box, oiled and replaced the air filter with a new Uni air filter. Drained the gear oil, replaced with new Spectro 1040. Removed the chain, cleaned the sprocket that was installed. That's a brand new 428 gold chain. Brand new Dunlop tires, front and rear, and brand new tubes. Rebuilt the fuel petcock and replaced the grips with a brand new set of ODI non-waffle, which is like the OEM equivalent. Let me see what we have here. I don't want to leave anything out here. Well, the full write-up will be in the eBay description. This bike needs nothing to race or show today. If you have any questions, call the shop. I can ship anywhere in the country inexpensively. Message your zip code for a quote. Oh, this is a matching numbers unit, 5X3-004341. Exact same numbers on the frame and the engine. Yamaha had the foresight of doing that. A lot of times in this era, the VINs would be close, within a few hundred, but not matching from factory. So that's always a cool thing. Original engine to the chassis, further, solidifying that this was a bike with 0 time on it. So pretty impressive. It's going to be on display in the museum throughout the auction. If the winner would like to keep it on display, whether you don't have the storage at the moment or you just want it to be somewhere where people will see it, we'd be happy to leave it on display here. The bike wouldn't be for sale if we weren't spending multiple 6 figures on our first floor build out. With $140,000 a month overhead, we're completely funded by the sale of classic motorcycles, or else this would be sitting in the museum. So thank you guys for watching. Call in with any questions. My personal line is 860-471-0192. We do offer financing. Thanks for watching thus far. Good luck bidding, and God bless America.